I think it's just, oh, no, not sure. And this one. And this one.
Hi there. Today I'm giving you my informative speech. My purpose is to first inform you of our medical programs and then try to persuade you that a social program such as Obamacare isn't the answer for America. About 8 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer. The doctors found it through a routine screening performed annually called a PSA test. A PSA test is a prostate-specific antigen test. It is measured in millimeters and is performed through a simple blood test. An elevation in this amount of PSA in the bloodstream can be indication of prostate cancer. Found at cancer.gov/cancer topics. Normally his numbers were very low. The doctor only noticed a very slight increase in the levels, but still the doctor recommended a biopsy be done. The results came back positive for cancer. I would like to say that my dad is still in remission after rounds of radiation. Next, I would like to explain to everyone what I mean when I use the terms like socialized medicine and Medicare. Many of the classmates I surveyed have no knowledge of our medical system or what socialized program. Most don't pay for their own medical insurance, and a few don't have any insurance at all, which might attest to the lack of knowledge. Health insurance, like any insurance policy, helps pay for medical expenses. Prescriptions, emergencies, and annual checkups, and so on. Found at healthinsurance.gov. More than 50 million Americans are without insurance. Our country is trying to find a solution to this problem, and one suggested solution besides the social programs already in effect is Obamacare. Obamacare is another socialized program such as that used in other socialist countries. An example would be Canada. We currently have socialized medical programs in effect called Medicare and Medicaid. There are many people out there that benefit from these insurance programs, but there are also those that abuse it. Medicare is only for people 65 years of age or older, or for the disabled, found at cms.gov. Medicaid is the only for those with low income and high medical bills. In other words, people who can't afford their medical insurance. Found at health.gov. Obamacare would be for those who can't afford health insurance, kind of like welfare but for medical insurance. These programs in Obamacare use the taxpayer money dollars to fund their benefits. Now I would like to take this information and relate it to another personal account of prostate cancer, this time in the social medical program. I have a close family friend that is from Canada. Her father was also diagnosed with prostate cancer in Canada. So I interviewed her on the medical process that they had to endure with her dad. She informed me that the medical procedure for the PSA test in Canada states that no biopsy shall be administered for the cancer until the levels are above a 15. My dad's level started at a 1.5 and never raised above a 3. Her father is currently in treatment in Canada for his cancer. The last topic that I would like to address is possible outcomes of instituting a social program in America. If our medical system was similar to that of Canada, my dad would not have received treatment for months, possibly even years. To this point, at that point, the cancer would have almost certainly spread through his body. I realize that this is all just speculation, but if he had been forced to wait and denied treatment, his levels would have reached, until his levels had reached the required standard, such stated in the social program, he would have been sentenced to death. This is one specific and personal example of why I think social medical programs such as Obamacare are wrong for America. I'm very happy to still have my father in my life today, as many of you could relate to. And this is thanks to the watchful and competent doctors that diagnosed and treated him. I honestly don't expect to persuade all of you today. Rather, my goal of this presentation was to simply enlighten those of you to a situation you may not have been previously aware of, and to hopefully get people thinking and questioning what's happening in our country today. Thank you. do not have